Heartbreak and disappointment have followed the Chiefs Manawa and Hurricanes Poua for the start of Super Rugby Aupiki 2025. But this afternoon they have the opportunity to rewrite the script and turn their seasons around. But both teams are chasing an elusive win at the halfway point of the season, and a loss today could put a chance of a finals berth out of reach. Tēnā koutou katoa, no mo, haere mai ki Kirikiriroa. Welcome into FMG Stadium in Hamilton. I'm Taylor Johnson. Sideliners Blackburn Sevens legend Michaela Brake and Triple International Hani Hirami Smiler is joining me for expert comments. An expert there, Teresa Fitzpatrick, watching on, but let's take a look at the Hurricanes Poua team. A late injury change sees Nina Politi come in for Angel Mulu at tight head. Kavake and Birkin complete the front row. Jackie Patia-Whiriti comes back to the starting side to captain in the second row and is joined by Sam Taylor. Olioli Moore gets her first start of the season at 6 and has Blackburn Leila Sae and young gun Alan Moore pumping in the black row with her. A new half combination with Lush and Tero Oriwai Gappa getting her first start of the year, and it's a welcome to Super Rugby Aupiki this year for Rangimari Esturmi making her first appearance with the Tangawai. And a new look back three with Siatanga, Letienga and Kotai to complete a starting team. To the bench with the two Black Ferns on the bench there, Delamere and Nanwu, who'll be looking to add some punch from the pine. Now talk us through the Manawa, Hani Hirami Smiler.
Tēnā koe, Taylor. While multiple changes this week for the Chiefs Manawa, Kate Henwood is joined by two new front rowers in Luka Connor and Santorp Taumata get their first start of the season. No changes to the durable locking duo in Charmaine Smith and Jade Coates, and it's a new look loose trio with Grace Kukutai back for her first game of the season. Martha Mataele, former Black Ferns winger, now turned Lucy, gets the nod at 7, shifting captain Tukuafu to number 8. Ariana Baylor and Kelly Brazier take the reins at the 9-10 combo this week, with Azalia Marker shifting to 12 and Merirangi Paul moving back into the midfield. And it's Tanika Willison who shifts from fullback to the left wing, making room for Renee Holmes out the back and Ruby Tui on the right wing. Plenty of experience on the bench in Murray, Hohepa and Tubik, and Logan Hodaki gets her season underway from the bench. It's a beautiful day here in Kirikiriroa. How's the vibes down there, Michaela?
Tēnā koe, Hani, kia ora e te iwi. Yeah, it is a beautiful day today. Perfect conditions for some afternoon footy. The temperature's 24 degrees. I mean, to me, that's pretty hot. And the wind here, 23k. It is going left to right on your screen at home, ladies and gentlemen, so that could affect the game plan. Chiefs Manawa won the toss and has opted to kick off, so Hurricanes Poua will be playing right to left on your screen at home, whānau.
Thank you very much, Michaela. Looking forward to your injections throughout the match. The Hurricanes Poua, they had two good wins in the pre-season against the Waratahs and Matatu, but a round one heavy defeat to the Blues at home and then lost away to Matatu in Christchurch. But someone has been a shining light in a losing team, and that is Aisha Letienga, the 24-test Blackburn. She has had 13 carries last week against Matatu, but it's 24 carries in the competition. That is the most for any back in Super Rugby Aupiki. You see there 130 carry metres last week as well. If they're wanting to get some good go forward today, they need to get it out wide, but it's up to the job of the forwards to get it done up front. Hurricanes Poua, of course, without Iri Tanohohaya, Peyton Takamoana, Shakira Baker, and Carly Faneva, and Angel Mulu are late scratching from this team. While the Manawa have had a heartbreaking season, two gut-wrenching losses, the first at the hands of Matatu here at FMG Stadium, and last week when it looked like they were going to get their first win of the season, Portia Woodman-Whitcliffe came in and spoiled the party. But they've made a few changes and a couple people back from injury, and she is one of them. Luka Connor, first game for Super Rugby Aupiki in 2025. Last year scored 6 tries in 5 games, 24 carries and 57 tackles, the all-Portiki heroine, hoping to carry her team to their first win of the season here today. Referee is Ben Wollerton, assisted by Will McNamara and Tash Ganley, and the TMO is Aaron Patterson. Both teams searching for their first win of the season. One will walk away winless and one will keep their finals hope alive. Good Crowd starting to build for the doubleheader here at FMG Stadium. Chiefs playing the Blues next, but now it is the Manawa taking on the Poua. And Holmes gets us started. Straight into the hands of Leti Inga. Winding up and stopped in her tracks by Captain Fantastic Kennedy Tukuafu. Poua with first possession of the game. Layla Say always good for a couple of metres. Puts it down, gets back up. Good awareness of the rules and good vision from Layla Say. Has support to her left-hand side. Decides to go in alone. Ball squirts out the back. It is messy for Lush, but there is Tavake. Great start. Luka Connor looks like she was sniffing for that ball. Clean out eventually came Siatanga. Thought about the pass out to the left to Kotai. Lush. Gapper with a skip past her captain and Patia Ferretti. And a first up error for Paletti, who was a late call up into the starting team with Mulu ruled out. Holmes thought about the kick, decided to run it out. They were still under the advantage, but that has been something that has plagued them all year, just those little turnovers when they have good opportunities, the Poua.
Yeah, definitely something the Poua wanted to work on in terms of their handling errors. But look at this break here from Layla Say. See, she gets down, picks the ball straight back up, and look at her acceleration for Lucy. She's got some pace to burn. Luckily, the veteran there, Brazier, brings her down. She is a massive running threat for the Poua. Can sort out the handling errors and build some pressure, build some phases.
Ruahe Demand actually fooled Chiefs Manawa last week by doing those pick and goes at the ruck, and the Chiefs just didn't have their pillars set and making sure that that ruck was secured. So it's well spotted by Layla Sayed to spot that gap and get some good metres for a Hurricanes Poua team.
5, 6.
First scrum of the game, it's steady. Baylor force use it, goes to the right-hand side. Holmes is there, puts boot to ball, it's charged immediately, and collecting and regathering was Gapper. Back was off Black, so King tidies up. Poua hot on attack in the opening minutes of this game. Patia Ferretti places the ball back for Lush. Gapper goes to the backdoor pass, and it's over the face of Siatanga. Tidying up is letting it. Has Brazier with her. He's going to carry her out over the touchline. Does well just to keep that ball in. Slow to come from the back of the ruck. Tavake, big hit coming in from Santo Taumata. They go that short side again, just trying to find a gap in this Chiefs Manawa defence, unable to do so. Come back to the open side. Tavake again, mountain of work early on. Again, they look for that deep pass, and ball has gone to ground. The accuracy not there at the moment for the Poua. Forced to go backwards. The Chiefs Manawa defence comes up. Static at the moment for the Poua. Paletti spies a gap and just spills that ball forward once more. Time for the Manawa to go on the counter-attack. They're going to run it out. Merirangi Paul. Baylor finds Brazier, standing in at 10 this week. No Rosie Kelly. Kukatai in her first game of the season. Baylor again goes right. This is good ball at the back of the ruck, and it's opened it up for Ruby Tui. Pins the ears back as Siatanga in front of her gets away from her, but Taylor comes across and affects the tackle from the other side of the field. No halfback there at the moment for the Manawa. Good scramble defence coming in from the Poua. Great run down the right-hand side from Tui. Again, no halfback. Baylor slow to get there. Manawa go attack through the middle of the park. A wayward offload, no look. Coming in from Tukuafu. Baylor has the ball at the back, finds Holmes. Holmes thinks about the kick, puts it through. Bounces up, there's a good chase coming in from Holmes. But there is Gapper. Electing not to kick, running it in. Merirangi Paul trying to turn that ball over. Just getting caught behind the advantage line too. Great tackle coming in from Grace Kukatai. Forced to go deep inside their own end zone. And eventually scrambling to get that kick away.
Well, very composed phase of play there from the Chiefs Manawa. See the break here from Ruby Tui. She's got a lot of space. Siatanga does well to bring her down here. supported by Sam Taylor, gets through a mountain of work. You can see the Chiefs are willing to go to work. They always seem to start well.
Connor finds Kukatai. In the line out. Quick hands out to Mata. Mataele, the winger, turn 7. Baylor again slow to get to that ball. It's been sitting there a couple of times for the Manawa, allowing that defence for the Poua to set. Charmaine Smith puts the head down, looks for a few metres. Baylor continues left. Brazier pop pass on the inside to Mataele. We've seen her score plenty of tries on the wing for Matatu this year, coming into the Chiefs side as a flanker. Counter ruck is strong from the Poua, but they eventually clear. Holmes has an overlap to the left-hand side, doesn't get that pass away to Coates. There was numbers to the left, they opted to come to the right. Taumata and Kono got tangled up, but Maka bursting onto the ball on the offload. Good continuity from this Manawa team. They have numbers galore to the right, drawing pass, simple as you do it. And Ruby Tui will go in for the first try of the game, and that's that Sevens connection. Draw and pass between two superstars of the game.
Well, it's just beautiful play between the forwards of the Manawa as they earn the right to go wide. They did the work through the middle. Still look interesting to see Martha Matele in the 7 there, but she's getting through some work. But look at the hands there from Maka. She reins the ball in. They recycle well, and just a basic drawn pass here till he gets him for the Manawa.
It's just the beauty of having a backline that are extremely versatile and good with ball in hand. Merirangi Paul just drawing in that last defender. Ruby Tui, she's used to doing this every day of the week, scoring some tries from the sideline. Crowd loves it. Every time she touches the ball, the loudness just kind of just goes up a little bit more. Maybe she's their favourite.
Conversion is away for home, so 5-0 the Chiefs Manawa lead after 7 minutes gone in the first half.
Ruby Tui beat 6 defenders last week against the Blues, and that just showcases her ability to stay on her feet, be agile, use her bend to get some good carry meters with ball in hand. So hopefully she's going to be utilised a bit more for Chiefs Manawa today.
Tiatanga with the high restart allows Etienne to come up and apply pressure, and the ball is spilt forward, and again the Poua hot on attack. Great weighted kick from Tiatanga allowed her Poua teammates to get up. They need to look after this ball. They've had opportunities. Plum King, Eleanor Plum King gets it to Paletti. 10 metres out from the line now, the Poua. Options left and right. They go back to the right-hand side. Tavake challenges the line, collects 2 defenders, but Luca Connor is right in over that ball.
We'll play a knock-on there, team.
There was a knock-on first, and again in the right end of the field, but another turnover.
Well, it's a welcome return for Luca Connor. She thrives in this Aupiki competition, constantly leading sets. Fortunately come in with an injury at the beginning of the season. She's been hungry to get back out there. Saw her last week running laps up and down that field at Eden Park. And this is where she's so dangerous in terms of those turnovers.
She just knows when to go into the ruck. She doesn't need to search for it. She doesn't have to try too hard or do too much. She knows when the opportunity is there, and that just showcases the leadership that she has and the experience that she has in that breakdown area as a hooker.
Set. Hold on, yes,
Baylor clears the ball, comes to the right-hand side. Holmes decides not to run it out, but look for the exit. That's a brilliant kick, allowing it to bounce on Siatanga and run straight into the tackle of Ruby Tui. Kotai goes looking for work. Young 20-year-old from the Hawke's Bay. King plays half, and again, border ground, and it's been a real facet of their game today. Lush. The Vake pop pass to Paletti. Front rowers working hard in the opening 10 minutes for the Poua. Tangawai again. Ball hitting the deck. Letting a forced to tidy, but not given clean ball.
Use it.
Lush to Taylor. Ball slow, pleading for a penalty, not going to get it. Siatanga into first receiver. Gapper, well, there's a gap that just opened wide up for Te White. Gapper in her first start. Great interplay between her and the captain. It was not backed by Black. Back with the Chiefs. Lush
She's not clearly the 9.
tried to go for the ball. Just showing how dangerous she can be. Te White Gapper.
Let it come, goal, let it come.
Hurricanes playing down the right end of the field, looking for a turnover, but the Chiefs wanting to run it out themselves. Willison, her first real touch of the game.
No hands, goal, no hands!
Tangawai went hunting, told to leave. Brazier, skip pass to Connor. Puts the head down, gets a couple metres. Baylor gave it to Holmes. Holmes juggled it behind her, so on the back foot a little bit here, the Chiefs Manawa, but a good exit.
Well, it's good defensive effort from the Poua. They've got them jammed down in the right area of the field, and if they can just pull some phases together and turn those entries into their own 22 into points.
Stat that you have on screen, yet to concede a point in the opening 20, shows that they have some good go forward immediately in that first half, but aren't able to carry it on for 80 minutes. But that's going to be crucial for today if they want to win this game.
Good contest in the air, and they win the penalty too. Charmaine Smith penalised just for pulling Layla Sayer's arm.
Cause a drop ball. Shot. Oh, yeah, kick, sorry.
I spoke to Emma Jensen, assistant coach of the Poua today, and the decision to move Cassie Siatanga into fullback. Really just want to use her out wide
Just wants you to hold on your...
and her kicking ability there. She'll take lead in terms of those kicking responsibilities with the experience to bring in Te Rauuriwa Gappa. Already see the influence that she's having on the Poua.
Two-test Blackburn, Fawn Birkin throws the ball and finds her target, but Sam Taylor allows the ball to slip back, and again it's just going along the ground. Baylor toe hacks it forward. Gappa's the first to get back, does well to get straight back to her feet, and how did she find a gap through there? Gappa absolutely nailing it today. Layla Sayet with another great run. The Poua have come to play, just lacking the support play, running off the shoulders. King decides to go the direct route. Paletti, another carry for the tight head. Lush goes to the right hand side. Siatanga puts boots to ball. This could be interesting. Regathering it as well. Well done, Siatanga. Lush to Taylor. Hard worker is Sam Taylor from Manawa too. Pulling some nice phases together here, the Hurricanes. Davake, another Manawa 2 cyclone on this team. Told to use.
No.
Size there goes alone. Gets a couple metres. Could have lost the ball there. No call forthcoming. Paletti, time to roll up the sleeves here for the Hurricanes Poua. 3 metres out. Lush gets it to Paletti. That's again coming apart at the end stages. They're creating the opportunities, but another unforced error from the Hurricanes.
Marks, mate, 30 seconds.
Well, look at the variation here from Siatanga. We talked about the threat that she offers in terms of the boot there. She collects her own kick, goes to ground, and they're building nicely. Almost up to 9 phases there. The error comes, the captain, Patia Ferretti. There you go, 6 handling errors already. An area that Pussy Fionati has wanted the Hurricanes Poua just to use a bit of patience, shorten up their passing, earn the right to go wide.
Five. 6. To the back will play, use it.
Scrum's gone straight down, but referee says use. Holmes puts in the kick while it doesn't get much distance, so the Poua will have another opportunity to attack halfway in the 22.
Hurricanes Poua subs got to their feet after that kick. This is their opportunity to really put pressure on the Chiefs. Manawa, if the score gets to 5-5 with just after 15 minutes, that just brings a little bit more confidence into their game plan. But they've just got to tidy up the handling areas. They're getting good go forward, but it's just that last pass, that last drop that's really disappointing them.
Birkin will go straight into the hands of Luka Connor. Oli Moore met her in defence. More skills along the ground. Tukuwafu fighting to stay up on her feet. Brazier looking to take it left. Oh, such good footwork in close quarters from Mirarangi Paul. Renee Holmes going up against her Blackfern teammate. Seeing it. Still inside their own 22, Coates. Again, they elect to run. Tukuwafu. Long wide pass for Luka Connor, putting the ball along the ground. Kelly Brazier looking to set up Ruby Tui again. Might be a double knock on there, I think, first time from Gapper.
Touch scrum or line out. Got scrum. Scrum called. Knock on.
There you have it. Ball goes in the Hurricanes' favour, but it's good vision here from Kelly Brazier. Cassie Siatanga set very deep out the back, fullback, and it's Orua Gapper that can't rain that hard ball in there.
Just keep space for me, please.
Crowds are starting to flood in now. And for today's game, plenty of Chiefs, Manawa's flags going about, but there's also quite a few Hurricanes fans just going up onto my right side, so hopefully we can hear their voices very soon.
Bind. Sit.
Possession and territory in favour of the Poua. Can they capitalise from the possession that they've had? Kotai comes in for a run off her left wing. Layla Sai by herself. Looking interested as Charmaine Smith has her up on her feet. And another knock on coming in from the Hurricanes Poua.
Not seeing where the ball went. Yeah, I see the same picture. Yeah. Mark's there.
I think the knock-on initially comes in there from Layla Say. Every time she touches the ball, she's dangerous. She's breaching the line. She's stressing the Manawa defence. She tried again to recycle the ball, get back on her feet. Unfortunately, with a knock-on there. So reset for scrum.
With having both Renee Holmes and Kelly Brazier directly behind the scrum, just gives them a couple different kicking opportunities, how good they're able to get the ball into space and behind, so let's see if they utilise that.
Yeah, use it.
Options left and right from the scrum. They opt to go to the left-hand side. Brazier is there. Maka leaves the ball behind her. Holmes rushes back to collect. Mateele to Kukatai. Connor goes looking for work. Luka Connor. 24 Test Blackfern back in Super Rugby Aupiki this year. Tukuwafu, she's been their best this season for the Manawa. Trying to get some quick hands. It's opened up for Mateele. Gets away to Tamika. Willison drops that one cold. Uncharacteristic error coming in from Willison. You can see the burst of pace from the winger turned flanker, Mateele.
No pressure on her. You see the intent there to go wide. Good little pass there from Kukatai. Mateele, she's used to running down those sidelines as a winger. But just a lapse in concentration there from Willison. The Hurricanes are doing well. They've had the Manawa jam down in their own half for a good 10 minutes of this half.
I think Tanika just suddenly saw the white line fever and realised that she had to run about 60 metres with ball in hand, so it might have given her a fright being on the wing for the first time in a while. But Hurricanes have spread their back line quite wide. Tangawai's obviously in behind Gapa, and so we need to get ball in hand to our ball carriers, and I think Monica Tangawai can do that.
Hurricanes Poua give it to their workhorse in Alicia Letienga, then to Eleanor Plum King. Stopped in her tracks. Lush has to fish the ball out of the ruck. Taylor with an upward carry. Lush thought about the pass, decided to go herself, backs herself to get around Coach. She does just that. Good little snipe coming in from the halfback. Paige Lush, part of the New Zealand 20s team. Kawake, great top tackle from Tukuafu, but here comes Olioli Moa. Sae plays half. Jackie Platia Ferretti gets it out forward. Birkin wants to go one-on-one with Maka.
Use it.
Hurricanes Poua 5 metres out. Layla Sae driven backwards in a double tackle with Baylor and Coates. Taylor starting to creep forward here. Politi thought about going herself, gave it off to Mua, has King inside her.
Use it.
Sae one hand on the ball. Passes it out to Tavake. Yet another carry for the loose head. Ball is out. Charmaine Smith just picks the pocket. Great turnover from the experienced lock. Mataele with the left and right foot step, busting up the middle of the park. Ball is slow to come.
You're playing the 9, you're in the ruck and you've played the 9.
Yeah, Monica Tangawai there, playing Ariana Baylor. Tell you what, you got to take your head off to the attack there in that phase for the Poua. Shortened up their game. They're playing the power game, going through the middle, pick and goes, they're reaching the line. They're there or thereabouts, but that is smart play from Charmaine Smith. Good timing to snip that ball out the back of the breakdown.
Siatunga did brilliantly to keep that ball in. In fact, Warwick Lemur has kept his flag up. Bit of confusion.
Okay, sweet. Started out. No, we're not taking it quick. No, Ruby, we're not taking it quick. Started outside the field of play, landed in. Needs to regather the ball. Yeah. Just come through, stop.
Right there down in front of you. Michaela, how did that look?
I mean, I don't really know the rules that brilliantly, but I thought they were still in. But hey, I'm not a ref, so we'll just go with what he says.
Brazier with the skip pass out to Paul. Ricochets off the first tackle.
No, lost goal!
The defence line is set for the Poua. Time for them to go to work. They've had a lot of time on attack, a lot of time on defence. Maka.
No hands, goal, no.
Baylor to Brazier. Intercept pass coming in from the Hurricanes Poua. And who else? Tino Oriwai Gapa. Going all the way. Tanika Willison comes across, and that is great cover defence. She has taken in a triple tackle. Didn't back herself. Tanika Willison.
Come across from the left side of the field to stop that try. I've got a grin on my face right now. I'm stoked.
Well, it's a surprising decision from Gappa here. I mean, beautiful timing for the intercept. She had plenty of space to move out onto the right, but she continued to keep her line and allowed Tanika Willison to rein her in.
Well, she didn't go to the left corner. She needed to run away from Tanika. She ran towards her to go under the post as a kicker. Nonetheless, we carry on, and again, Mata Mataele has been eating the meters for the Manawa today. Brazier. Oh, another wayward pass there. Willison collects. It's been been a symptom of both teams today. The accuracy not quite there. Had a few balls hitting the deck. Slow to get back. The Chiefs Manawa players, hands on knees. After that big run from Gapper just moments ago, Mataele well taken care of this time. And the Chiefs not looking to kick. They're just wanting to run from inside their 22, and why wouldn't you when you've got Santo Taumata on your team? Brazier into the midfield. Pop pass away to Mataele. Always running off the shoulder. Numbers a bit stretched out here on the right-hand side for the Poua. Letienga has a go at Tanika Willison. Tangawai told to leave. Brazier to Smith. Getting the leg drive going as Smith. Looking interested was King. Slowly grafting away. The Manawa, great spot tackle coming in from Patia Ferretti. Captain today. Hasn't missed a tackle all season. Running at 100% success rate. Willison still on her feet. Plenty of gold jerseys around. It looked like Letienga had won that, but it's a knock-on, so it's back in the hands of the Manawa. There's a player down in back play. They're down one player. The Manawa, Ruby Tui just puts on the afterburners. Absolutely nothing going on in front of her. Found the smallest of gaps. Gold jersey slow to get back on side, and they're under penalty advantage here. The Chiefs Manawa doing well to just grind this Poua team down. Tukuwafu just strong in the contact zone. Henwood again drops the ball. Bad case of the dropsies for both teams today, honey.
Well, they built a number of phases there, and you saw a number of line breaks coming in from the likes of Ruby Tui and Kennedy Tukuapu. See what they're trying to build there. It's a good battle going out on that far wing. Tanika Willison and Aisha Letienga, she's working extremely hard defensively. Leti getting treated here. Now penalties coming into play. I have to say, for the initial penalty there from offside. See if they take the points here.
Offside. What are we going to do? Yeah, scrum. Scrum call.
Ariana Baylor was the one that was down in back play. Looked like she might have had a bit of a...
Front row play.
It looks like a bit of an ankle injury, but she's come back to the scrum. She's ready to do her role, but great cover tackle by Cassie Siatanga. Ruby Tui had all that space, and it was defended very well. Unfortunate handling error by Kate Henwood. It just seems to be the talk of the town for this game with the handling errors, drop balls, last execution pass under pressure, just not really clicking just yet. But to see the Chiefs down in this half for the first time in a while now, it's quite a change. So they've spread out wide, 2 on the right side, 4 on the left, so they've got options either side. Speed on either side. Tanika Willison, she needs to back up that cover tackle and have a bit of a run with ball in hand.
The Poua have been in the 22 of the Chiefs Manawa 6 times and have come away with 0 points.
5, 6.
Scrum stays steady. It's been a good battle today thus far. Tukuwafu looks to have a run herself. Mua breaks away, gives her a big fend to the face. Tukuwafu showing all her strength. Renee Holmes tries to stand up her opposite. Baylor, the Mataele. This time they meet Mataele before she can wind up those quick legs of hers. Looking to get that ball out wide, running a lovely line with Maka. Just had a left foot step to complete it. Is she held up? No, she's not. The tackle from King coming too little, too late, but the line of Maka, she dots over for the Chiefs' second try of the game.
Well, they're just so threatening when they get down into their 22, aren't they? And across the board, playing such beautiful rugby. I mean, look at this huge fend here. Kennedy Tukuapu straight to the face. Cannot get in the way of this amazing player. But look at just the option taking here from Brazier. She plays short. Marker goes straight through the hole there. Bit of footwork, still a bit of work to do. She's over for the Chiefs' second try.
It was the way that Chiefs Manawa had someone working off the ball from all parts of the field, and it just made the Hurricanes Poua have to be static and question who they were defending. And the draw and pass of Kelly Brazier, we've seen that multiple times in the Sevens jersey.
Holmes adds the extras. It is 12-0. Chiefs Manawa lead the Hurricanes Poua. Look, Ali, you played a bit of rugby with this woman on screen.
Believe it or not, the one on to her left is my second cousin Louise Blyde as well, who's been training with us for the last few weeks. But yes, Teresa Setefano and her husband Ryan. I believe Ryan will probably be supporting the Hurricanes Poua. Louise, yeah, I mean, she's an Aki girl, so I'd say she'll be going for Chiefs Manawa.
Restart is gathered brilliantly by Isha Letienga. So not for the first time, the Poua have regathered possession from a kickoff. It's been a strength of theirs today, but unable to register any points thus far, 31 minutes into the game. King, still staying on her feet. Such a good ball runner is Eleanor Plum King. 188 run metres. It's the most metres for any forward in the comp, second in the whole competition, behind none other than Portia Woodman-Whitcliffe. Ball slow, so the Manawa defence is set. They rush up. Options to the right, gap up. Gets it to Tavake. Lush. Trying to find some space on the right edge. Mua.
No, Black, no.
Willison wraps her up in a tackle. Letienga wanted to go quickly. Spied a gap, but just knocked that on.
No advantage. Knock on. We're outside a touch.
We've got to give credit to Aisha Letienga there. She forced, unfortunately, gets the knock on there, but she's working so hard off the ball to try and disrupt the Manawa. Come breakdown time. She does a lot of work defensively. She's constantly working. Look at the territory there. It's again playing in the right area of the field. Unable to transfer that into points at the moment.
Aisha Letienga, she was 100% tackle success rate last week with 130 carry metres, so she's very crucial for both sides of the ball for Hurricanes Poua. But yeah, I think just doing a little bit too much in that ruck just there. She just needs to bide her time. The space will come.
Early. Yeah. Tap.
Free kick for the Manawa. Tukuafu wants to go on her own.
Good club.
Runs straight into her Blackburn teammate and Layla Say. Smith does well to free up the arm for an offload, steaming onto it as Maka the try scorer. This is great offloading work from the Chiefs Manawa. Having absolute fun at the moment. That one a bit wayward from Taumata, but Ruby Tui accelerates off the mark. The ball changing hands from Manawa players brilliantly, and there's an offload off the ground. Henwood to Coates. Bit of the type 5 going to work.
Knock on.
Siatanga did well to get her hands on the ball, but she knocked it on.
Knock on, trying to regather it.
Bit of razzle-dazzle from the Chiefs Manawa.
Well, they've got all the momentum, haven't they, and confidence to play like that. And when you mix in the forwards with the backs and who wants to give an offload and who's breaking the line, you take your pick of the group there. Just showing the skill set that they have, both individually but also the cohesion as a team to be able to put multiple phases together and just play beautiful rugby.
Chiefs have opted to stack their left side with Ruby Tui directly behind the scrum, so it looks like they'll be utilising that left side of the field, but the blind is open, 8-9 to the right. I'm no halfback, but that could be an option right now.
Set.
Ball is there at the back. It's a good push coming in from the Poua. They go to the open side, which was stacked. Ruby Tui well taken care of. Charmaine Smith, such a tall frame, zooming ahead. 183 centimetres is Charmaine Smith, 32 test Blackford. Maka. Mataele. Kenwood thought about the pass, elected to go on her own. Struggling to roll out of there, other Poua. Brazier. Mataele. Good tackle on Mataele today. It's her 10th carry of the game. She's carried more than any other player in the Manawa team. Willison trying to get stood up by Letinga. Good tackle under the ball. Tukuafu to Brazier, who's running on the fly. Skip pass to Connor, had to reach back behind for it. Mua. Gave away the penalty advantage for a high tackle. Gets back to her feet, does Luca Connor.
Yeah, I agree.
Still trying to find some space on the right-hand side. Popping the pass away to Ruby Tui. Plenty of gold jerseys there in defence. They're slowing it down now at the Manawa. Henwood has Smith there in support. Taumata and Connor looking to work in tandem, the front rowers. They pass it off to Tukuafu. 2 metres out from the line. Manawa, here goes Luca Connor. Scored 6 tries last year. Looking for another. Jade Coates. And it's a try for the Fijian international. Jade Coates off the back of hard work.
I've got her on the ground and bouncing out. 6 goals.
I think we're going to be looking at a yellow card here for a dangerous tackle. Oli Mua.
We've got direct head-on-head contact. We're bracing and passive, so it's a yellow card.
There you have it.
That's my decision.
Take a look at the replay, but Jade Coates there does so well. Forward's got to take your hat off. They're doing all the grunt work through the middle, setting the platform. Jade Coates, she'll be stoked to score her first Super Rugby Aupiki try.
She's the younger sister of Fijiana rep Brittany Coates, so you can see the celebration of Grace Kukutai when she scored that try. Locks working in tandem with each other. Brilliant team try, just building pressure, building phases. Now to get an extra 7 points.
So it's a double whammy for the Hurricanes Poua. They lose Oli Mua to the sin bin and they concede a try through Jade Coates. In the first half. The Hurricanes Poua, they've had plenty of possession and territory, just haven't been able to capitalise. Lovely high restart again from Siatanga.
On the full.
But this time it's gone out on the full.
Scrum call.
The errors are starting to compound for this Poua team.
Scrum option.
There'll be plenty to talk about as they go into the sheds at half-time, but it almost feels like the Chiefs are just getting warmed up here. Previous games, they've led at half-time. Done really well. Took the score over. Going to the break 19-0.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Steady scrum. The Poua look like they're holding strong.
Use it.
Baylor told to use. They go to the left-hand side. Brazier. Maka, the try scorer from today, does well to draw in 2 defenders and get that pass away.
Knock on goal advantage, thank you.
It's a knock-on against the Poua. Bit of confusion there from the Poua players.
Knock on. Knock on goal in the tackle. Knock on in the tackle.
Chiefs will get one last opportunity off the back of a scrum.
Let's go. Mark's there. 30 seconds.
You can hear the Hurricanes Poua argue with the ref. Where was the knock on? I actually agree. Aisha Letienga looks like she knocked the ball backwards in the contact, trying to stop the offload of Merirangi Paul. And then it actually looked like Tanika Willison knocked it forward as she was trying to regain it. So, unfortunate error for them. Chiefs Manawa, sorry, they've spread wide. Ruby Tui's quite close to myself right here on the sideline with loads of space here for her to play with. So
Crouch.
they can keep ball in hand.
Bind.
Could potentially end the second half on a high.
Set.
First half on a high.
Into the dying stages of the first half. It's a strike move coming in from the Manawa. Baylor gets it to Tukuafu. Tukuafu driven sideways by her opposite.
No.
Baylor goes back to the left. Mataele with her 11th carry of the half. Luka Connor went to pick and go. Can the Poua withstand the threat of the Manawa? And head into the sheds without conceding any more points. Sam Taylor got in over that ball. Tulesi gives away a penalty, playing the 9. I thought she had timed it well. Connor stopped in her tracks.
Just keep that mark from the touch. Use it!
So they're under a penalty advantage here, the Manawa. They can afford to play around with the ball. They look to go to this right edge and expose Ruby Tui and all that space. Sate doesn't want to give her any space. Good counter up coming from the Poua, so they're going to go back to the penalty advantage. Interesting to see if they go for the points and in the half or look for a set-piece play.
They look energised, they look ready to go. Grace Kukatai has been everywhere. It's hard, she's hungry to get back out there after suffering a niggle at the beginning of the season. So here, just continuing to concede penalties out of Poua. But true to Chiefs Manawa form, they're keen to run it.
In true Manawa form, 19 points on the board is not enough. Wanting to get as many points as they possibly can. Not only does a win and a bonus point matter today, but also that points differential as well going into the second round of Super Rugby Aupiki. So every point counts today for both Chiefs Manawa and Hurricanes Poua.
Manawa still well and truly in the competition if they can pick up a win today. They still have 40 more minutes of rugby to play after this, and they're getting some good go forward here. Charmaine Smith at the back with the ball, charging ahead. The Chiefs Manawa. And it looks like it's Luka Connor. Welcome back to Super Rugby. And of course, Luka Connor scores, picked up 6 tries last year, back to first in her first appearance of the season.
Well, such familiar scenes with Luka Connor there, the back of this maul. Just controls it so well. You can see Jade Coates working hard the front there. This is what they are so exceptional at in terms of Luka Connor.
Thank you.
She gets herself on the scoreboard. Be one of many to come.
No, I'm happy. No trends of one penalty.
True Luka Connor form. Well, Portiki local, very proud to come from that region. Just knows her timing of scoring the try off a line-out maul. She's able to identify where that white line is, and she's spotting them every time. 16 tries, that's pretty impressive.
Renee Holmes can't add the extras, so it is half-time here in Super Rugby Aupiki round 3. As the Chiefs Manawa, the home team, leading 24 points to 0 over the Hurricanes Poua.
Well,
Third breakdown steal of the year for Eleanor Plum-King.
She's been hunting them all day. She's renowned for her turnover ability. She worked so hard off the ball. She's got her timing right on that one. Finally get some reward for it. Cassie Tonga pleased to kick here.
That's what you want from your open side flanker. Pick and choose which ruck you can instantly just from that turnover. Hopefully they can feed off that for this next play and this line out.
Birkin can't find her target at the back of the line out. Mata Mataele winds up for carry number 14 in the game. Baylor puts in the box kick. Good chase coming in, and it's going to bounce brilliantly. We could be in line for a 50-22. Oh, just a couple centimetres away. Brilliant kick, but they're going to come all.
And as you said, Taylor, only inches away. She had the right angle. She needed to turn a little bit more at the end of it there, but credit to Grace Kukutai too. She used it to disrupt that line out of the Hurricanes. The Chiefs gone into round 1 and round 2 games. For a full 80-minute performance today.
Got to remember that yellow card. Oliolu Noa is still off at the moment, so she is absent from the scrum for Hurricanes. Poua.
Stand up. Third breakdown steal of the year for Eleanor Plumking.
She's been hunting them all day. She's renowned for her turnover ability. She worked so hard off the ball. She's got her timing right on that one. Finally get some reward for it. As Kasisia Tonga plays a kick here.
That's what you want from your open side flanker. Pick and choose which ruck you can go for. It was open space. And just the morale and the energy that was lifted by Hurricanes Poua instantly, just from that turnover. Hopefully they can feed off that for this next play in this line out.
Birkin can't find her target at the back of the line out. Mata Mataele winds up for carry number 14 in the game. Baylor puts in the box kick. Good chase coming in, and it's going to bounce brilliantly. We could be in line for a 50-22. Oh, just a couple centimetres away. Brilliant kick, but they're going to come all the way back here.
What's good? And as you said, Taylor, only inches away. She had the right angle. She needed to turn a little bit more at the end of it there, but credit to Grace Kukutai too. She used it to disrupt that line out of the Hurricanes. The Chiefs gone into round 1 and round 2 games a little bit from the game plan. They'll be looking for a full 80-minute performance today.
Got to remember that yellow card. Oliolu Noa is still off at the moment, so she is absent from the scrum for Hurricanes Poua, which will give an advantage for Chiefs Manawa.
The back did the Poua, but they still have ball in hand.
Width on the left side as well for Hurricanes Poua, with Siatunga and Gappa next to each other. They're good ball players, so hopefully we can see them get some good go forward right now.
Another big scrum coming in from the Manawa. They unable to get that ball out. Tikuwafu has ball in hand now.
Sorry.
Taylor went backwards to go forwards. Brazier has to come in to play half. First touch for Mahutariki Whakalelu. The number 1 offloader in the team because she collects a lot of defenders and gets that pass away. Marker going in on the angled run, swerving in to the left-hand side, pops the pass away to Tanika Willison. She has Renee Holmes to the left-hand side, has a defender in front of her. It's not going to matter because Renee Holmes is going to open the scoring account in the second half for the Chiefs Manawa.
But look at the ball movement here from Maka. She makes the initial break. She's an unsung hero in this team. She's been doing so well throughout this competition. Simple draw and pass. Today already with Gappa, showing some experience, but not quite fast enough to get Renee Holmes in.
Great individual brilliance from her there to use her feet to manipulate the defence.
29-0, unable to add the extras. As you said, an unsung hero for the Chiefs this season has been Maka.
Look at the ability there, just to give that offload to Tanika Willison. Again, the experience of Gappa, unable to rein her in. She's been busy for the Poua.
They opt to go for a deep restart, the Poua. Brazier just looks for the comfort of the touchline.
Yeah, make it. Black 9. Sub.
Brazier, veteran of the game, continues
So we got subs.
to add such influence into this Chiefs mana in terms of a direction. She shifted into 10. You
Yeah,
can
we're
see
ready
she's
to go.
really
Subs
taking
complete.
control, directing play,
Hold, Black, hold.
great
But subs-
decision making.
Sorry, honey, we've had subs come on. Ariana Baylor comes off for Holly O'Sullivan. Logan Hodaki comes on as well for Jade Coates, so fresh legs.
Poua have possession in the middle of the field. Taylor, yet another carry. She's been such a hard worker for this Hurricanes Poua team. Coming in on an angle is Siatanga. They're just having the same pictures on attack, needing to vary things up. The Poua. Taylor again has put in 2 80-minute performances, looking like she's going to have another one today. Ball just goes along the ground, no real urgency from the Poua. Going back another 10 metres.
No.
Gappa
Holding in front, holding.
decides to use the boot.
Yeah.
Bounces up brilliantly for Willison, has options to her right, is going to go on her own left foot step. Brilliant tackle coming
No
in
goal, no goal.
by Delamere. Free test Blackfern, haven't seen her in a black jersey in a while. It's Delamere
Offside advantage.
having a go herself as O'Sullivan caught them offside, so they have got the penalty advantage. Holmes gets it to Hodaki on debut. O'Sullivan once more to Luca Connor. Works in tandem with Smith. They continue to the right-hand side, trying to find space on the edge, drawing pass, and it's quick hands coming in from Holmes to Tui. Ruby Tui tries to angle in. Siatanga charges the kick. Poua back in possession, but very slow to get back. Gold jerseys slowly get there. King
No, Black.
trying to muscle her way forward.
Knock on it. Advantage over. It's carried back.
Siatanga puts the ball high. Holmes has judged it brilliantly, standing under the ball, biding her time, trying to find some space. Goes on the outside of Taylor, but the tackle's effective and the ball just squirts out into touch.
Subs. Goal 1 and 3. Sub.
And here comes the powerful subs that you want for Hurricanes Poua. Lavinia on debut, coming on at prop, and Denise Ayoloputia brings some firepower. Nina Politi comes off, as well as Ngango Tavaki. Both of those players have had an incredible game today. Had some massive meters, massive ball carries, and some massive hits as well. So they definitely deserve this break. But congratulations to Lavinia Lea, who is making her debut.
No, you've pushed her there. No.
Oh, and it's straight into Tukuafu. Looked for the penalty. Referee says no. And Renee Holmes with an uncharacteristic mistake, so the Poua will come back. The referee's not going to blow the whistle. So Siatanga will have a go down the right-hand side. Ayuluputia, fresh legs onto the field. Lavinia Lea, we saw her in round 1 against the Blues. We know she can wind up.
Just watch timing.
Gapper, skip out pass. And angling back in, trying to stay in field. This Kotai.
Hold.
Leah bounces off the first defender. Gets a good couple metres with each carry. Does Leah. King with the back pass. Reaching up high to get that one. Was Haki White. Mata Elliot did well. Mirirangi Paul. In transition, what can the Chiefs do on the counter? Tauraki. Continue to the right-hand side again. Ball has hit the deck, and it's done that many times today. Renee Holmes has a bit of space in front of her. She pins her ears back. Taken well by Layla Say. Got around the ankles. Numbers eventually arrive for the Manawa. There's Sullivan. KSA down for the Manawa in back plate. Could be Renee Holmes.
The game's definitely got a bit disjointed. Plenty of handling there is starting to creep in. There you can see contrasting numbers there. 10 for Hurricanes Poua, 5 for the Chiefs Manawa. Good possession there. Chiefs Manawa dominating in that area. Still a few more subs come on, some experience there in Hohepa. Hazel Chubik as well. And Taumata, good to see her back out. Should be a good shift in that first half.
Crouch! Bind! Sit! Stay there.
Stone pressure being applied once more by the Chiefs, and that is the work of Sania Mahitariki Whakalelu.
Flanker can't play the ball.
Coming on and making an immediate impact for the Chiefs.
Such an amazing young talent is Vasenia Mahitariki Whakalelu. She had an outstanding FPC season with the Waikato team.
Yeah, what do you...
Originally she played number 8 most of her life, and then asked by Coach James Semple to shift into the front row.
That's my role.
Look at the learnings that she's gained in such a short space.
I'm not
in that
seeing
front
it.
row.
Make sure we stop before we go up.
She made 19 ball carries last week against the Blues as well, so she does a lot of work off the ball and in the scrum.
Manawa, and there goes the lady right there who got the turnover. Vasenia Mahitariki Whakalelu, just 20 years old. 23 carries, the most out of any front rower. And here goes Maka, gets the pop pass away to Vicky Rose Green, and the interplay between the Manawa players has been something special this afternoon.
Well, I'll tell you what, this midfield of the Chiefs Manawa have been absolutely lethal tonight. They have a great connection. They know each other well. And as mentioned before, the likes of Mirirangi Paul, she offers threats all over the... Look at the footwork there. The backdoor pass into Marco, who runs great support lines of Vicky Rose Green. Gets a meat pie for her team.
It's just great offloading by Chiefs Manawa, knowing exactly where their players are, running off the ball. It's about making sure that the ball is put into place, knowing that there is a player running onto it, and that's what Chiefs Manawa did really, really well. Vicky Rose Green in the perfect place at the right time.
Renee Holmes has found her radar now with her boot. Extends the lead by 2 points, 36 points to nil. Hurricanes have not registered any points, but have had plenty of opportunities. Malama well on track to their first win of the season.
Had a couple subs come on for Hurricanes Poua. Jonah Ngangwu comes on for Jackie Patia Fariti.
Yeah, when you're ready, thank you.
Captain earning a good break. Taylor Ferguson coming on for Monica Tangawai, who's also had a good play as well.
Manawa allow the ball to bounce, but Willison has it in hand. Hakiwai fixed the tackle. inside their own 22. They're going to run it out. Mataele does not shy away from contact whatsoever. Saw a front row in front of her. Said, bring it on. Again, we always expect a few metres from Mahutariki Whakalelu. Looking at the options, this time driven backwards. We rarely see the Manawa kick their way outside their own half. We've got to see them run it again. Charmaine Smith had numbers to the left, but went forward herself and the ball is spilt away. So an opportunity now for the Poua. Just outside the 22 of the Manawa. O'Sullivan looks interested for the turnover. Leah. Gapper, well, they've got numbers galore to the left. They just need to straighten up and draw him past. Seatanga decides to put the left foot step in. Cassie Seatanga breaks the try-scoring drought for the Hurricanes Poua and registers their first try of the game.
Well, as you mentioned, plenty of Poua supporters in the crowd there. And they're being forced to wait 57 minutes to see their team finally get on the board. And the likes of Cassie Seatanga, they went from width to width here. Look at the interplay between the backs and the forwards. Throwing the long pass, but it's here. Leila Sa'i gives out to Cassie Seatanga, steps on the inside of Ruby Tui. Opens the scoring for the Poua.
Cassie Seatanga, she's been an absolute stalwart for her Hurricanes Poua team these last 3 rounds. Just doing so much work for her team, whether it's been kicking metres, carry metres, tackles. So she definitely deserves this try today.
Converts her own try too, does Cassie Seatanga. Good to see her playing Super Rugby Aupiki after playing for the Melbourne Rebels in the Super W. You see her for the Tasman Mako in the Whara Palmer Cup. It's not an easy player to get around. Honey hit him, you smile up.
Better sub for Hurricanes Poua. Kahurangi Sturmy comes on for Paige Lush. She's had 35 provincial games for Manawa too, so a loyal Manawa 2 girl coming off Hurricanes Poua.
Seatanga puts boot to ball, looks for an early exit. Renee Holmes has options left and right. Crystal Murray getting back there to support. Don't let her wind up, Crystal Murray. O'Sullivan, low pass for Mahutariki Whakalelu. Pops it away to Smith. Driven backwards, a little bit more of a spring in the step from the Poua. A little bit more oomph in these tackles, and it's an easy slice through for Mererangi Paul. Gives the dummy, passes it back inside to Hohepa. The numbers are there for the Manawa. Paul gives it to Hauraki, she's isolated, has to let that ball go. Gives it to Brazier, Mataele. Again, numbers to the left-hand side. Spot tackle needed to happen. Came a little too late. Kukatai angles in. 10 metres from the line now, the Manawa. O'Sullivan, back to Mahutariki Whakalelu. Slow ball. Green gets it to Brazier. Brazier throws the dummy, tries to get in between 2 defenders, but Seatanga is there. In fact, it's Nanwu who steals the ball.
No. Second attempt, thank you.
Nanwu, 19 tests for the Black Ferns. King. Seatanga, and that is a good get out of jail play from the Hurricanes Poua.
10 and 12 Black sub.
Well, they did well there, did the Poua, to stop the raid of the Chiefs Manawa. To start to implement the expensive game. You see Martha Mataele there, a whole lot of confidence for her to come in and say to Dwayne Sweeney, I want to play for the Manawa. Had no room in the outside backs for her, so he offers her a loosey position and she takes it with both hands. She's had an outstanding game, a lot of confidence for a winger to take on a loosey position and nailed it.
Subs on for Chiefs Manawa. Hazel Tubit comes on for Kelly Brazier. And Shoshana Siumanutafa, the Canadian international, comes on for Azalia Maka.
Siumanutafa, 12 tests for Canada, and it's back in the hands of the Manawa. Ball security been a real issue for the Poua today. Looking to go to the left. Paul with a lovely pass out to Holmes. Holmes steps back on the inside. Taylor Ferguson disrupts. Looking to counter-ruck here are the Poua, but it's bare for O'Sullivan. 19 minutes left in this game. Charging ahead, Matele. O'Sullivan to two-bit, fresh onto the field. Another Blackburn. What a luxury for the Manawa. They have so many Blackburns in their team, current and former.
First infringement is 18 to the side. First infringement here to the side.
They give away a penalty, the Poua. I don't think the Manawa are looking to go for 3 points
18
here.
18 goals, side and two.
All right, see, once Krista Murray's got the ball in hand, you know what she can do. Such a running threat for the Manawa. So they're going to go to the line here. They rely on their line out. Tell you what I like about what they're doing in this area of the field. They go to play the expansive game, and they hit the likes of Mahutariki Whakalelo, who straightens them through the middle, brings in the defenders. They've got numbers out wide, unable to get it there this time. But also the impact on the bench. Hodaki, Murray and Green have all been good.
Vicky Rose Green just scored her first career try in Super Rugby Aupiki beforehand. She's going to sniff out a second at the back of this maul. The defence is good. It's going sideways from the Poua. Great work on defence. Forced to clear us O'Sullivan. Two-bit driven backwards in the tackle of Hakiwai.
Use that.
They come back to the left. Mateele. Carry number 17. Leila Say saw a loose carry there as well. Stripped the ball. Now it's the Hurricanes looking to run out from their own half. Kotai. She's gone backwards and the ball is spilt. Siatanga under a whole lot of pressure here. Still not looking to exit. Getting that pop pass. It's a hospital pass at that as well.
No hands back. Use it.
Oh, Sturmy. Leah. Going one-on-one with Crystal Murray, and it's stripped, so Kukatai comes away with it. They get the pass out. A big hit coming in from Jonah Nanwu. She's in up over that ball as well. Nanwu, what an impact from the bench. Started last week's game. This time she's providing impact from the bench.
And again, Jonah, and again.
Still in the hands of the Chiefs. Looking for options. Murray, she got that turnover. It's going backwards. It's getting messy for both teams here. We usually see more structured play from the Manawa. Some tired bodies out there. Hohepa from a standing start.
Thank you. Use it.
No one counter-rucking for the Poua. Mataele charges forward. Multiple phases here for the Manawa. Top tackle affected by Delamere. Crossfield kick and coming from Hazel to it. Ruby Tui looks interested, and that is one beautiful kick. Assist coming in from Tubik, and Ruby Tui with the finish. Razzle-dazzle from the Manawa.
Well, we talked about the impact of the bench on the Manawa. See the big collisions coming in here. The strip from Murray. They look to go wide. Logan Hodaki gets hammered here from Nang Wu, and her impact from the bench has been significant, but look at this, well weighted. Kotai doesn't even see Ruby. Thief in the night, she goes in for her second.
Ruby Tui, she loves a try, and when it comes to boot to ball, Hazel Chubik is always going to put it in the right spot. That just comes to show the experience that she has as well at the ball playmaker role. Unfortunate Renee Holmes can't get the extra two, but it just comes to show that what these Chiefs
Been around for a while has Hazel Chubik. Still looks so young. I feel the hard mahi she does on the farm. Kukatai. Good position. Been playing in Japan and in the USA as Kukatai. Hohepa to buck her way through the defensive line. Tuvik to Mahutariki, Whakalelu still going. Great leg drive and meters in contact. Ball is left behind, Ruby Tui is there. Aulupotea was contesting at the breakdown. Great skip out pass and it hits the deck eventually, but Crystal Murray with the draw and pass. Here's Tanika Willison winding up around the ankles was Gapper. Gapper's come up with a cramp as well. O'Sullivan. Gorhepper driven back. Spot tackle by Lear and King. Pop pass to Hauraki, tries to get on the outside, but Nanwu is there, her opposite second rower. Still Manutafa with a touch, Mahutariki, Whakalelu, bumps Jeremy off. Tuvik, great vision from Hazel Tuvik. And in the end, it's a draw pass on the left-hand side, but looks like Willison has injured herself here. Just came down, clutching her knee.
Once again, that's great cover defence from Te Ori with Gapper here.
March mate, 30 seconds.
Good tight, holds a pass. It's a knock on. That's why she stayed down.
It's a great tackle from Gapper. She's been everywhere today, Te Ori Gapper. She's done really well for her Hurricanes Poua team. Doing all the hard work, going in the dark places, distributing the ball and making some good cover tackles. Just when her team needed to be lifted a little bit more. There it is, 6 carries, 106 metres, even a turnover in there as well. So she's done some real good work for her Poua team today.
If you're looking for inspiration, look no further than 33-year-old mother of 3 Gapper. Playing like the 21-year-olds outside her. Haki White. Siatanga, she's got a good exit on her. So they put them just outside the 22.
They've been jammed down in their own red zone for quite a number of time there, so just trying to release a bit of pressure and get her team into the right parts of the field here.
Green gets it to Kukatai at the back of the line out. Great accuracy being shown. Look at their hands and the fluidity of the ball movement from the Manawa. Ruby Tui. Tackled by Layla Saint. Smith, she's put in big minutes today, Charmaine Smith. That's her 11th carry of the game. Smith, how's the interplay from the front rowers? You love to see it. The pass from Crystal Murray. The skill set on the front rowers is absolutely beautiful, and they're having fun out there, the Chiefs Manawa.
Well, you've got to give full credit to the front row there. The interplay between Mahutariki, Whakalelu and Murray. But we all know that Crystal Murray, one of the best ball-playing props going round. But look at this. The little pass there puts Murray in the space. Look at the long ball here. Tell me another prop that can give that pass.
It was the celebration for me afterwards when she knew that she got it right on the money for Tanika Willison to score in the corner. You don't see many props pass slick balls like that wide out to your wingers. So for her to have that versatility and her skill set's very impressive.
Renee Holmes not happy with her kicking abilities tonight, but take a look at this.
Look at Murray, look at her vision. She's looking around, ball in 2 hands. Bang, straight in the basket of Tanika Willison. She finally gets a meat fight. She's been working hard, playing out on the wing. New position for her. She reins that one in. Beautiful finish.
start from Seatanga. And that's a contest in the end, a legal one at that. Nisha Letienga might be in trouble here.
Taumata Mataele. She stayed down. Interesting to see what they call here.
We'll take some time, Zinni. TMO.
She went up for the ball.
Martha
Mataele didn't leave the ground.
I've got head contact live. I just want to see if it's a realistic attempt to catch the ball or if she's just taking the play.
Dangle's coming.
Thank you. Live, I'm at the higher end.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of contact and force in there. Five hasn't impacted her.
It's a genuine attempt to go for the ball. Martha Mataele does leave the
Tackling
ground.
motion.
I reckon she's going for the ball.
For me, she's going for that ball.
She's going for the ball. And just
But makes contact with the
Okay,
head
so
there.
she's going for the ball.
Yeah.
We've got head contact, but she's going for the ball. So we're yellow there.
Ben, you're on screen.
Is your PK only? Yep. Okay. Sweet.
Going for the ball. And just
In the middle of the field because they preferred this to the TMO. We're interested to see why. It looked quite purely
So nothing
accidental.
currently, Zin.
Let's see what we're looking at here. But it's a different point of, oh, this is not good.
Logan Hodaki and
So we've got
Natalie
foul play 'cause
Delamere
She could be low, correct?
Yeah.
Agree? Yep.
is what they're looking at.
yeah, second tail is mitigation.
Yep. So 18 gold. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
another
there you
tackle
see it.
involved.
Have it
So
there.
yes, we've got head contact. 18 gold. Yellow card.
Natalie Delamere, come and take a seat on the bench for the rest of the game. That is the last we will see of her.
Gold. The line is the mark. Just step across, please. Yeah.
Green, that one's way, and it's done so. Haulu Potea, great impact from the bench for the Poua. Spot tackle coming in from Renee Holmes. Seatanga gets around the first tackle, looking for the draw and pass. Got her around the ankles, did Silmana tougher.
Last black. Out here.
Again, great defensive set coming in from the Poua. Running out of their own 22, not looking to kick. Gapper throws the dummy, accelerates. But Coates was there in defence. Ferguson has no one with her, she's isolated. Nanwu gets it to Sae. Ball is knocked out of her hands by Holmes. Letienga couldn't regather as well, and it's just become a very scrappy and messy game. In the dying stages of it, 3 minutes left.
We've got to bring a front row on with Natalie Delamere in the bin, but
And has done so. Haulu Potea, great impact from the bench for the Poua. Spot tackle coming in from Renee Holmes. Seatanga gets around the first tackle, looking for the draw and pass. Got her around the ankles, did Silmana tougher.
Last black. Out here.
Again, great defensive set coming in from the Poua. Running out of their own 22, not looking to kick. Gapper throws the dummy, accelerates. But Coates was there in defence. Ferguson has no one with her, she's isolated. Nanwu gets it to Sae. Ball is knocked out of her hands by Holmes. Letienga couldn't regather as well, and it's just become a very scrappy and messy game. In the dying stages of it, 3 minutes left.
we've got to bring a front row on with Natalie Delamere in the bin, but
It's a penalty for the Manawa, and they really have had the wood on the scrums in the second half. They're looking to break 50 and increase that points differential.
Mark's here. Mark's here.
was coming close to a very similar score between the Poua and the Blues in round 1, in which the Blues beat them 50-10.
Yeah, on the
Not
line.
far off the Chiefs wanting to get some extra points in these closing minutes.
The Poua have never beaten the Manawa since the inception of this competition, and they're not about to today. And the Chiefs are looking to extend and try and break that record.
You've clearly broken off.
And after multiple attempts at a driving maul, this time it's the Hurricanes Poua that come up with the penalty.
Mark's there.
They don't quite get that one right this time round, the Chiefs Manawa. It's been effective for them. You heard clearly there from the referee. They've broken off here. I think it's a light.
Just hold play.
The celebration of Hurricanes Poua, even though they're unable to win this game and with only a minute and a half to go, but the fact that they had the energy to celebrate such small wins, it was brilliant to see.
What can the Poua throw at it in the last minute of the game? Taylor has worked tirelessly. This is her third 18-minute performance, Sam Taylor. As with Tonga, bobbling it behind her is Taylor Ferguson, but a gap has opened up. Jade Coates gets her around the ankles. This time it's through Hakiwai. The hooter sounds in the background. Lovely hands from Lavinia Lear. She's been brilliant since coming onto the field. Charmaine Smith down in back play. Ferguson gets it to Kotai. Steps back in. So time's up. They're going to keep playing for pride here, the Poua. Tonga. This time Aiolu Putea back inside to Ferguson. And it's a knock-on for the Poua, and this time it's a penalty.
Playing the 9. Part of the right, can't play the 9.
Braydeen Blake wants to go quickly. They need to get the ball out wide. They do just that with a skip-out pass. Aisha Letiinga. Hazel Tubit does well to just wrap her arms around the leg of Letiinga. Kukatai told to leave, but then push the ball over. Charmaine Smith looking to kick that ball out here, and finally Tanika Willison draws an end to a game, and it has been an emphatic win for the Chiefs Manawa, 46-7 over the Hurricanes Poua, collecting their first win of the season and starting their upward trajectory to the finals.